All right, guys, we have one of my coworkers from like a couple years ago, Romina. She's actually pretty smart, but
Aw.
she's always all over the place. So we're gonna be helping her find her personality type today, guys. And yeah, we're gonna go over it with her and break it down for her at the end. Romina, how are you? And how's life been for you?
I'm good and bad. Yeah, I just went through a breakup, heartbreak, but yeah, just getting over
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Life,
Life is
highs and lows.
okay. Zara, you got anything?
What, where do you see yourself in like the next 10 years?
Um, I was just researching this because I'm like, 10 years is a long time. But hopefully like a family with kids, you know. Um, but I don't think I planned out for a whole like 10 years ahead of my life.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
All right.
like on the go as you can see.
Okay. What do you think you struggle with?
Me, selfishness. um, what is it called? Maybe impulsivity. Um, mm, time management.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, what do you think are your best strengths?
Oh, I think it froze.
Yeah, I think Mercer froze.
I
Come on,
froze?
Mercer.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
Mercer
wait. I'm not
froze.
froze? Shit, why you guys froze? Wait, wait. What the fuck is going on? Everybody's froze. Okay. This is terrible.
Yourself.
I
All right.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, my,
He's
my
back.
You froze,
connection,
bro.
yeah, my shit just says, my connection says unstable. What the fuck is going on? I paid too much
Yeah,
fucking.
you were froze for like 30 seconds, man.
Oh, shit. So, sorry about that. Uh, what do you think are your best strengths?
Um, what are my best strengths? I feel like I'm adaptable, like easily adaptable to places, um, new environments, new things. So adaptability is one of the high um, things that I am proud of. I'm kind of ambitious and a go-getter. I I like to try a lot of new stuff, even if I fail at it. I like to try different things. Um, I'm very like I guess like empathetic and I like to listen to other people's problems. Um, yeah, just like a good like I try to get to know people and give them advice and stuff.
Mhm. Okay, so let's ask. So what do you want to be remembered for?
Remembered,
Yeah.
I like to touch other people's lives. Even if that's a lesson, I feel like um, I think I read somewhere that life is full of moments and endings. So that's kind of what everyone in life remembers, moments and endings. So I like to always, if I'm in the moment, like give everybody like a good, I don't know, moment, good adventure, good character. And then same thing with endings, like nice and caring. Um, I don't find that like I'm egotistical in a way that like I want some kind of high-end career or Ivy League or anything like that. I just want to be remembered for being me, like being spontaneous, being happy, being a go-getter, and living your dreams.
Mhm. Oh, what's a piece of advice you would give to your younger self? I'll take my frozen.
Younger self,
Mm-hmm.
um, I think my younger self would be proud of me now. I I don't think if I look back in life, I don't think I have any regrets of how it turned out. I think I would let it play the same way. I would tell her to be maybe like a little bit less afraid on relying on people.
Hmm.
Um, because like I think I was a little bit more afraid to be out on my own at the beginning, like especially during COVID. But I'm less afraid now. I can thrive anywhere.
Hmm. Okay. Um, if you could change anything about the world, what would you change and why?
World hunger. I don't want to see people starve.
Really?
And world hunger.
Okay. If you could have three wishes, what would you wish for and why?
Three wishes.
Hmm.
Ooh, what would I wish for? Um, hmm. I think like I guess one of my caveats is that like I'm an only child. I think I'd wish for like a bigger family. I don't know if I'd be willing to give that to somebody because I don't know if I want to have that many babies, but I wish I would have like a bigger family, maybe like more aunts and uncles or something, and brothers and sisters. Um, I would wish, let's see, what else would I wish for? Um, I guess like an easy life of um, like a lot of money and a lot of vacation time. That would be nice. Um, what else would I wish for? Um, I wish that if I ever die, it won't be painful
Hmm.
or traumatic.
Okay. Um, what's something that you're not willing to compromise on?
Compromise. Um, Compromise is kind of hard for me. Um, I am an only child, so there's a lot of things that I won't compromise on. But
But just what's one thing like the last thing you would not want to give me two things that stick out to
well,
you.
for me, like I dabble in real estate and I have like some inheritance, and that for me is not something I can compromise on. Like my mother made her American dream, and I wouldn't sell her business. Like I don't care, like I just there like if it's has to be with me and like the money that I've made and the work that I have and the like things that I've gathered, I don't think I can compromise with somebody else if they want to be able to take care of um my things. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
I just feel like
anything
you should always have a backup plan. That person might not be there, and I don't want to compromise on the things that I have for somebody else. No.
Yeah. Is there anything like personal that you're not willing to compromise for on?
Like maybe inheritance, like that.
Personal,
Like,
like personal, like
yeah.
like
Oh,
like
like values,
yeah, stuff like that. Like
tan, values. What else would I not be able to compromise? Um,
what's
I,
something that you're gonna do and
for
you
me, it's like closet space. Like I don't compromise on that. I don't know. I feel like I'm very patient. Like people can be like I don't know, like my ex was neurodivergent. Like I can deal with a lot of things, but I cannot deal with like closet space. Like I need to have my closet space. Maybe all the closet space.
okay, Thomas, anything?
Um, what are three words you would describe yourself, or three words that other people would use to describe you?
Bubbly, fashionable, um, and spontaneous. Yeah.
I could
When you
see
say
that.
when you say spontaneous, what do you mean?
Um, well, like I didn't think I was going to LA and I'm going to LA. And that was like I decided that like last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell people sometimes like if they're really a good friend, I'm like, you know, it doesn't matter where you are, in what state you're in, or how much it costs. Like, give me a call, I'll be there. And that's I've done it.
Okay. Okay. Um, what do you find yourself doing like on your own time? Like you know.
Like as in like hobbies, activities.
Yeah.
I draw. I have like I have some really beautiful paintings. I jewelry wrap. Um, mm, I do my own nails. I what's it called? I like shopping. Um, I like to go out with friends, so we'll do like dinner, we'll do trips. I like hiking. I like snorkeling. Um, yeah,
Okay.
I like I like reading. I don't know, like finances.
What
Yeah,
got you
I
in,
have a lot of activities.
what got you into finance?
Um, so a long time ago, um, what's it called? I think I was in my 20s and somebody was having a baby and everybody was like, "Oh, you know, look at their 401k, blah blah blah." Like they were giving her advice and that's how I started. I started listening to whatever people's advice were giving of like this girl that just newly got pregnant. Um, and I was like putting everything in, like, okay. And then later on, I was like, you know, like I want to do this for myself. And I got really into it, read a lot of books. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What's it called? I started, I think, what, like financial something for dummies. Started. It was like the first book. I was like, what is all of this? And then I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, okay. What's been the best piece of advice you give somebody who wants to start finance?
Best piece of advice.
Hmm.
You have to hack it. Like there's you got to think bigger picture, bigger picture. I think I think it depends like male or female, like um what you can do and like how you can do it, but and like what you should like goalpost on what you should finance in. Um, but the way that I've seen it and the way that I would give advice is that like if you're under the age of 30, um, definitely save up for your retirement plan because you can take a loan on your like Roth or your 401 or whatever if you want to go back to school or later on if you do have kids and stuff like that, like you have a setup for retirement no matter what.
Hmm.
So like the earlier you start the better.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, Thomas. Thomas usually has pretty good ones.
What?
You're up, man. Ask a question.
I'm up. Crap.
I can't throw them out to the wolves.
I don't know. I'm at a loss right now.
Okay. If you were to go to jail for anything, what would it be? Why?
Jail.
Yeah, jail.
um
Glamour.
what would I go to jail for? I think I feel like well I don't know. Oh God, if I could go to jail, um I guess stealing money, I don't know, from the bank. I don't know.
Stealing money? Why would you steal money from the bank?
I don't know. I just made something up on the spot because I mean, I don't do a lot of like illegal things.
I don't do a lot of illegal things. Yeah.
If I could get away with it.
I remember one thing about you though, that you're about money.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh
you don't
yeah.
fuck around with the money. Like the money needs to be right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I remember. I'm like, yo, she didn't play about that money.
Well, that's the thing is that like I'm like nobody's given me the lifestyle I have. I've given it to myself. So, you know, I feel proud of that. I feel happy about that. And
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, um, uh, Zara, anything?
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice. Um, so I lost my grandma last year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be like a grieving advice. I really liked it.
I
Um,
really liked it.
I really did. I thought I think it can play with a lot of things. Like I think it can,
I think you,
but it was supposed to be something like somebody was dying of cancer or something like that, and they like this lady was like really sad, and this guy came and told her that if you could picture yourself like over that loss, right? And that could be like a job loss, like a grievance loss, any kind of loss. If you could picture yourself in that time, who you are and what you want to be, what you want to become, like how you see yourself, like how you carry yourself, picture that person, and then you care, like you'll get there faster, like no matter how hard it is.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And so so you picturing this person, do you have a hard time picturing your future?
Um, Sometimes, yeah. I feel like everybody would. I mean, I'm not, the thing about my future is that I'm not the kind of person that's like, I'm in the same six places every day. You
Hmm.
know, like I have a home base, but I'm not like going to the same places for dinner. I'm not going to the same places for um, fun.
Hmm.
I'm not staying in the same states. So it is a little bit complicated to see my future.
Hmm.
Um, I think I met some lady that she's a travel tech and her grandkids are like, "Where's grandma?"
Hmm.
And that's kind of like what I see my future.
Do you like that though? Do you like the instability or do you like stability? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think I thrive best on instability.
Instability?
Yeah, instability. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like new environments and stuff and new people. I think that I dream that I will be stable one day, but I don't see it. I don't know.
It's an inferior function.
Maybe for the right person.
So how did that? I'm gonna be honest. How did that work? Like your personality and you with a doctor. How did that work?
I
Because
think it
you
worked
seem to
well.
like chaos, and doctors seem to be like chaos adverse.
He's an emergency physician. That's chaos as well.
Huh? You said what?
He was well, he is an emergency physician, so that was as well. Like
Oh,
it's
very
just
chaotic.
both chaotic at the same time. I think it's fun because like I'm a loyal person. I'm not gonna cheat on somebody. So like, you know, and like most of these places are rural and lab, like you're not really talking to a lot of people at the same time, you know. It's not like you're nursing, you're like a bunch of people. It's like it's me in the lab. Like here it
Hmm.
is. So I don't think that it creates any kind of issues in the relationship other than distance.
Hmm.
Um, but I think it's fun because like even if I'm on my own in the lab, um, I'm doing stuff like I did when I went to Scranton, I did aerial yoga or whatever, aerial something, aerial trapeze something.
Hmm.
I did like I made jewelry or whatever in Arizona, hiked a ton of trails. Like you just have a lot to talk about. And I volunteered for like Friends of Desert Mountains. I learned about like sheep and like restoration of environments. And I don't know, like you just, it's never the same, you know, like it's always something like new.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Life
I
means
don't know.
exploration. Life is about exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got your personality here, so I'm gonna go over it here. It is, yeah, yeah, it's interesting. So, okay, so we got you as a ENFP, right? The things
Yeah.
that stuck out. Well, I'm gonna go over these metrics here. So there are metrics. So it's like direct versus initiating, or direct versus informing. So like direct people are very specific, concise to the point, right? And then there's informative people who are like very open with communication. They like people to kind of decode what they're saying. They also like for people to like, they like to give people a lot of information, right? So based off that, they kind of communicate indirectly a lot of times, right? So based off that, we noticed that
Okay.
you were informing, right? You don't really like to just
What
give.
is it?
So we learned based off the interview, you are informing. So that means you don't like to tell people,
Informing.
yeah, you don't like to tell people exactly what to do. You know, you're not like very specific, concise, and to the point. You kind of like you can be all over the place. You know, when you're talking, you can give people a lot of extra information.
I
Um,
don't know. I don't know if that's true because like whenever I go to some place,
mhm.
people tell me that I'm very decisive. Like let's say like rings. I like rings or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like I know I'll be like no, yes. Like I know what I like on that end of the spectrum if
Yeah, well,
that's like
that's not direct versus formal. So direct is a communication style, how you speak. So a
okay.
direct person is like they're very direct with their communication style. And an informing person is more like, you know, they you could do this, you could do that. You know, they're more into giving you extra information. Like, you know, they're trying to get you to want to do something instead of them just like straight up like, go do this, you know. Um, they're a
Okay.
little like, you know, a lot more relaxed when they communicate with people, not bossy, right? The direct people
Okay.
to
So you
get
don't
a
think I'm bossy?
no.
Okay. I think some people would say otherwise, but
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Maybe certain things.
All right. Well, you're gonna finish here. So, there's another metric, initiating versus responding. So, like the responding people are the introverts, and the initiating people are the extroverts. So, they extroverts obviously like to try new things, do new things. They they will change conversation when they're talking. Your personality type, though, if they need to feel comfortable, if they feel comfortable with you, then they'll just change the topic anytime. They just want to explore ideas a lot of times. That's your personality type. And then there's another one that's like process or outcome. So process people are more like they're more focused on the journey of life and not in destination, right? They just want to go out and just do things. They're not looking for like, okay, this move is going to do this and this, it's kind of like I'll do this and then hopefully I'll get to my destination. It's a very rough plan here, like rough planning, not like very structured planning of things, right? Um, so that makes you a starter, just those three. And then you versus affiliate versus pragmatic, you seem to be more about like following the rules, not doing anything illegal. You're more about cooperation, interdependence type of thing. Um, and then there's like pragmatic people, like they have a utilitarian mindset, so they just think the ends justify the means. Very like that. Then you have like motive versus structure. So these are people that look structure people are like people that look at everything from a system point of view. You probably had some type of boss or something that comes out there and they're always trying to like put someone in a system or a box or something like that. And those are gonna be more your systematic people. And then you have the motive people that kind of like look at a situation and they look at like the interest behind someone. So like they may say Joe so and so is doing X because of he has lost a family member or something like that. They're looking at the interest or the like psychological motive behind a person, or they really feel comfortable when they know what they're getting out of a situation. Like I need my money up front, that type of thing, right? They're not fucking around with that type of shit. So there's concrete versus abstract. So abstract people care about like what if, that like a whole bunch of possibilities. Like they want to just try things. They're not dampened down by like the world that they're in, like the what is or the past, right? It's all about exploration. It's all about like what could happen, right? Or like they're kind of seeing things from like rose-colored glasses a lot of times. A lot of times, right? Your primary way that you take in information is from TE. So TE is like extroverted thinking. So that means like books. Like you like books,
Okay.
and then like secondhand sources
Yeah.
like other people. Like you pull information from them. But you always know what you value as well, like what's important to you, like remaining true to yourself, keeping your sense of authenticity is very important to you. That's why you said those little rings that you're talking about there. Like, oh, I know what rings I want because I know what aligns with.
Yeah,
Um,
I know where to go. I know where to like what I want. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no.
Um,
It's too much.
and yeah, you're any. So you really care about possibilities. Like you can get lost in your own headspace, like of just think about ideas to do and things to do. One thing that was funny that you said you dream for instability. So like there is your hero function, which is like your strongest thing, which is a lot of times unconscious and like moves people around, is extroverted intuition, and it just pulls you around to try new things constantly. Loving new things, new experiences, new people, taking in multiple perspectives. Like you keep hunting the perspectives. Like you can never have enough perspectives. Like that's like a dream for you. Doing the same thing over and over and over would probably be bore you out of the world. Right? That's not what you're not interested in. Your life is more about exploration. You want to explore everything this world has, and you're very good at finding connections for other people and brainstorming. Like if someone was like, "I want to do X, Y, and Z," you be like, "Well, you could do this way, that way, this way." You're not committed to like one thing, right? That's kind of not what you're about. Um, But yeah, so that is the ENFP in a nutshell there. Zara and Thomas, anything y'all want to say? Zara.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously, you're more into like exploring possibilities, things like that. So your hero function was fairly apparent, and you definitely know what you value or what you like, your preferences, and you definitely like external sources, and which is connected to TE. And yeah, it flowed easily
Yeah.
into your type.
Yeah, and I think at this point, I think you're looking like, okay, so what should I be doing, right? So you don't
Mhm.
know what you like until you try something, right? That's where you're gonna figure out what's important to you or like what's the role for you. It's about trying things, right? But over time, you're getting better at figuring out, okay, with all these options here, I know that most likely I'll like this, so you're gonna get better with that. But what's really gonna keep you happy is trying new things. If someone's going to put you
Yeah.
in an environment where you can't try new things, you're not gonna be happy. That's why I said, how did I work with a doctor, right? Because doctors like to do like pretty much the same thing every day. So I thought, that would kill your creativity, right? Creativity is important to you and just like trying new things and that. The only thing is like you got to take care of like the balance in life, right? You got to take care of like, you know, bringing some type of stability to your life, right? Um, because that's, I guess, important for you later on in life. Like, Now you're single, you don't have kids or anything, so you can kind of do whatever you want. But in the future, when you have all that, you're gonna have to deal with being more, stable. Maybe doing the same thing, maybe 5 days out of 7 days. Um, It'd be a lot more boring
Yeah.
for you, but ultimately, you're doing pretty well. I think you seem
Yeah.
pretty happy, so that means you're able to do what you like being a traveler, going to like California, just pulling up some random map and just going somewhere. That's why you got your little 24 little pass. What is that? The 24-hour pass? What did you got?
It's called
Just
a wild pass.
that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wow pass. But it allows you to just react and just do things, and see things, right? That I mean, I don't think you're doing pretty well. I don't think there's any advice I would give you besides you guys do really good at reading. I don't, I
Yeah.
don't I don't know if you read a lot of books or something, but like ENFPs do really well when they read a lot of books. Like
Yeah.
they can read a lot of books and regurgitate books like you've never seen. Like, they're very good
Yeah.
at that. They're also pretty good with
I read
business as well.
I read like 16 books in Maine. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like
Look at ENFP. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. And then
Zara.
like I read here, like I take a lot of just that's all I do.
Yeah. 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 You can get
Yeah.
lost in your imaginary world. Your imaginary world is important to you. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a video on it on ENFP. I will post this on YouTube so you can look at it.
Okay. I want to
But
see it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna let the guys get out of here, Romina. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you're blessed. Peace out.
Yeah.
Bye.